हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम। The net problem are having, but the net speed is very low. We'll start. Let Mirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam पदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च सिन्धुभ्य पतितं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः पादा भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। तौ सनातनौ दाक्षिणात्येन भट्टेन पुनरेतद्विविच्यते तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेखं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितं पर्यालोच्य कृत्वा लिख Hare Krishna. So okay, we discussed till 213th Anucheda, discussion from 214th Anucheda onwards. Is here we are going to discuss so, upasana rupa bhakti. Upasana lakshana bhakti means direct, that means bhajana kriya. One way you can say bhajan. After till now we have seen guru. If you see in the total bhakti sandarbha, till now we have seen the pre like till 213th Anucheda. So what things till to the 213th Anucheda what we discussed. So Anuchedas. So bhakti is the is to be followed by jiva. Yeah. That means for this jiva methodology is recommended. For the jivatma, what methodology is recommended? So bhakti. And also we have seen till 213 many things. Also we have seen the glories of the bhakti. Next also we have seen in that Ananya Bhakti. And also we have seen Ananya Bhakti. What else we have seen till now? Ananya Bhakti. That means Ananya Bhaktis. Ananya Bhakti's characteristics also we have seen. Then how to get Ananya Bhakti? That is Sadhu Sangha. So then also Sadhu Sangha means different types of sadhus. Different types of sadhus. Different types of sadhus we have seen. Yeah. After that, that means Sadhu Sangha is cause for getting the Ananya Bhakti. Then also, so we get Ananya Bhakti towards a specific form. Also, we do the specific type of bhajan. Because of what? Because of the association of the sadhus, it varies. And also we discussed here different paths. Ruchi Pradhana, Vichara Pradhana, different paths to leading to Ananya Bhakti. Next, different types of gurus. So that means still getting guru. We understood bhakti is only the abhidheya, not a recommended process or different recommended methodology for Jivatma. So those that discussion, very elaborate discussion we did in this. And after the glories of the bhakti, but finally we understood Ananya Bhakti. And also we have discussed the qualification for Ananya Bhakti. That also we discussed. Anyway, so now how to get the Ananya Bhakti? That's due to sadhu sangha, types of sadhus, different paths, and finally different types of gurus. So that means, yeah, till here we discussed. After getting the guru, then we'll be doing the bhajan, actual bhajan. Na? Guru will be engaging us in direct worship. So that aspect, that means from 214 onwards, what we'll be discussing? We'll be discussing about the upasana lakshanah tadbhedah api bahuvidah drishy. So worship, that means sakshad upasana lakshanah. That means direct worship and its different types. This we are going to discuss. So 214 is saying like this. एवं रुच्यादिः श्री गुरुआश्रयान्तः उपासना पूर्वांगरूपः सामुख्य भेदः बहुविधः दर्शितः. That means Ananya Bhakti comes from Sadhu Sangha. That means initially what happened? Sadhu Sangha. Sadhu Sangha should happen. Okay. Sadhu Sangha. Okay. So Jiva come in contact with the Sadhu. Then what happens? Then you will get the initially Ruchi or not. Ruchi in specific type of bhajan, Ruchi in specific form, Ruchi in katha, and also some Shraddha. So you'll get all this. Then after that, Vishesha Bubutsa, then he'll be associating so Siksha Gurus, one among those sadhus, among the sadhu, one sadhu or many sadhus, so he will make someone as Guru, Shravana Guru, and he will hear. Then after the Mananam, then he'll get the Shraddha, then that Shraddha turn into the specific Purna Shraddha into one form. That we have seen like this. From Ruchi to then, so accepting Guru, then after that Shraddha development. We have seen or not all this? Ruchi. So basic Ruchi, this is basic Ruchi. Then after that, he makes someone as some sadhu. He makes some sadhu as what? Shravana Guru. Huh? Then after that, he hears. Next, after that, he'll do Shravana. Then after that, what he does? Mananam. Then after that, he gets Shraddha. So that is Purna Shraddha. Then after that, so he needs Guru. Yeah, Bhajan Guru he need or not? How does Shraddha? So Bhajan Guru or Siksha Guru. Bhajana Siksha Guru. Guru. Also, we have another method. So, Sadhu Sangha, from that Shravanam, then from that Ruchi, then from that Shraddha, then from that, so then Bhajana Siksha Guru. That's he should repeat the bhajan, so that's why he need Bhajan Siksha Guru or not, for him also. So like this we have methods. Till here we discussed in 200 till 13. So after Bhajan Siksha Guru, what? He has to do the bhajan now, upasana. Real upasana starts from here. Yes or no? Bhajan means upasana. Here also. He has to do now upasana. So this is discussed from the now 214 onwards. This total process is known as, so what is said here? Ruchi Adihi. From Ruchi to, so Guru Ashrayantaha. Guru Ashraya. So Upasana Purvanga Rupaha. This is the before to upasana, purvanga. It is before to upasana. This total is before to upasana. Okay. Purvanga rupaha. So sammukhya bhedaha bahuvidaha darshita. That means before upasana, this method is there, this method is there. So like this, based upon sadhus, we understood actually based upon sadhus, one can do the different kinds of the upasana. Based upon the sadhus association. So now atha, that means from this anucheda onwards, sakshat upasana lakshanaha. Now we are going to see upasana, that means worship, and its tad bhedopi, and that means its differences. Upasana, and that means direct sakshat upasana and its different types we are going to discuss. Okay, this is over. Next, tatra samukhyam dividam. We all know samukhyam is dvividam. Savishesham mayam, nirvishesha mayam cha. In general, samukhyam is two types. We also discussed or not in the previous anuchedas also. Actually, there are three kinds of the yogas are there. Na? What are those three kinds of yogas? Karma, Jnana, Bhakti. Yeah, this is one type and this is two types. Anyway, this is not the directly so Samukhyam. This is only entry door to these two. When you offer this karma to the Lord, then it will become entry door to the Jnana Samukhyam and Bhakti Samukhyam. So that we know. So that's why Samukhyam can be two types. So that's why we have this diagram. Is two types of Samukhyam. So this is Karma Arpanam. And this is having the two types of Samukhyam. One is the Nirvishesha Samukhyam. That is the Jnanam. And another is Savishesha Samukhyam. That is Bhakti. And anyway, Bhakti is here. You can take the Vishesha Bhakti also. That is nothing but Ashtanga Yoga also comes into this. Okay. So this is Savishesham. This is Savishesha Samukhyam. So that means this kind of people who are traveling in this, they realize absolute truth with attributes. These people will realize absolute truth without attributes. This we have seen, Samukhyam. Tatra Purvam Gnanam. In this is their Gnanam. This we didn't discuss much because we established Bhakti is only the Abhidheya in the beginning. So Gnana Karma, they are not the Abhidheya, means they are not recommended process. Because in the Bhagavatam, Gnana is not the conclusion or is not the purport of the teachings of any guru in that. Many gurus they are there, many speakers and many listeners are there. Nobody is promoting or recommending Gnana to the Jivatma, that is to the listener. So that's why we are not at all interested. We are all the time we are mentioning, but discussions we are not doing because we are not interested in this. Okay. So this Jnana Samukhyam is also possible. Bhakti Samukhyam is also possible too. Atha Jnanasya Lakshanam. So Jnanam cha Aikatmi Darshanam. Jnana means what? Generally in the definition of this Srimad Bhagavatam it is given 11, 19, 27. Jnanam means Aikatmya Darshanam. Aikatmya Darshanam. Aikatmya. So what it means Aikatmya Darshanam means? So Jnanam is nothing but what it does. This is a Jnanam is a sadhana. So what Jnana sadhana will do? Will make practitioner to see himself non-different from Brahman. So this gnanam's function is what? Seeing. It makes the practitioner of this gnanam is nothing but Brahman. So abhedopasanam gnanam. That means this is also, that means these people who are, that means here also you can see detachment is the entry door. Then after that, next he will also accept the guru to practice the gnana here. And under his guru, he will be doing the upasana. So what kind of upasana? That is abhedopasana. That is gnanopasanam. That means by using that gnanam, so that what is the goal of that practitioner sadhaka? He want to see he himself is non-different from Supreme Lord. Abhedopasanam gnanam ityartha. Okay, this is over. Next anuchada 215. Tat sadhana prakaram cha एवं प्रकारश्चैवं बहुविधः तत्र प्रोक्तः स च ज्ञानमेव उच्यते. So jnana is also, jnana sadhana is also many types. Jnana sadhana is also many types. Like in the 11th canto we have seen some people, they use the Ashtanga yoga. They will do this here from under Guru, Yama, Nima, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana. So Yama, Nima, Asan, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. So that is the method. They also follow this. Some people, what they do, they will be cultivating the knowledge from the Upanishads, and they are trying to see. That means get the knowledge that under the Guru. So by reading the Upanishads, they will be getting the knowledge. That's a Brahma Gnanam. By that, they will be, so they will be not seeing, they will not be seeing the manyness in this world, manyness of this world. So like this also, they practice. Some people, they practice Gnana Mishra Bhakti also, they practice to merge into the Brahman. Yes. So like this, there are the different methods are there in this. Many. You can see in the Bhagavatam many types. To merge into the Brahman, there are the many methods are there. You can practice Ashtanga yoga, and also you can practice so Gnana, cultivating the knowledge under the Guru, and also so Gnana Mishra Bhakti, you can practice Gnana Mishra Bhakti. So like this, many types of practicing Gnana are possible. These were discussed time to time in the Bhagavad Gita also. Those were discussed, and also we can see in the Bhagavatam, in the 11th canto, we were just recently seeing in the Uddhava Gita. So many are possible. Okay. Sacha gnaname uchyate tatra shravanam Sri Prutu Sanat Kumara Samvadado drashtavyo tad anusarena mananam cha gneyam prathmatah sotrunam hi vekah tavaneva yavata jadatiriktam chinmatram vastu upastitam bhavati. So etas chinmatrepi vastuni ye vishesha रूपम वर्तन्ते तान्ते विवेक्तु न क्षमन्ते यथा रजनीखंडनि ज्योतिषि सो ज्योतिर्मात्रत्वेपि ये मंडलांतर्बहिश्च दिव्य विमानादि परस्पर पृथक्भूत रश्मि परमाणु रूप विशेषतांश्च चर्मचक्षुषे न क्षमन्ते इति अन्वयः. So tadvat. So just to some few lines Srila Jiva Goswami is mentioning about this Gnana process. Initially, first what? In this Gnana also, there is a need of initially he is a karmi, na? Everyone is karmi. So karmi is getting the association of. Okay, I will do. Yes. Oh, without this, nothing is going to work. This this is very, very important. Huh? It's very, yes. No, only one hand today. Remaining is not necessary. We want to discuss, we want to see few words about this two hands. This hand. This. Yes. Statue of Liberty. One hand. So he is coming in association of Gnani. Once क्या जिंदगी जी रहे, what kind of life you are so leading, your ahar nidra bhayamaitanum cha. So he will be saying you will be working hard and getting the money, and then after that enjoying. So what is this life? He will say this. What is this life? So that's why he will be saying that, hey, you should not so waste. Because of this, what will happen? This, you will be always in the so swarga, or otherwise, if you do bad karma, to the naraka. Swarga and naraka. And what is this? So, or otherwise, this is earth. After finishing, then you'll be into the earth planet. So, like this, he is going there, staying there, and coming here, and sometimes going here and coming here. Like this. This is a life. What is this life? So repeated birth and death is a full of pain, and what he says then after that? Nayanam chindanti shastrani nayanam dahati pav. Ajo nityastanu rachila. Like that he'll be giving the say about the gnanam, knowledge he gives. And he says that, my dear, you should realize Brahman. Should realize Brahman. So that means this Gnani has to initially make him to hear about what? Shravanam. He will be doing the Shravanam from that Gnani. Gnani Sadhu. Gnani Sadhu. There are no different types of need, no need, because they have only one form, that is formless form. But if you see in the case of the bhaktas, so then they are having the, so bhaktas association if they get, bhakta sadhu association if they get, bhaktas can be the bhakta to Narsingadev, bhakta to the Vamandev, bhakta to the Matsya, Kurma, like this many. So, but here Jnani is, everyone is focusing on Brahman. So this, then what he's saying here, Jiva Goswami is saying, you see, Tatra Shravanam Sri Prutu Sanat Kumara Samvadado Drashtavyaha Tadanusarena Mananam Cha Gneyam Prathamatāh Srotrunam hi Vivekah Tavaneva Yavata Jadatiriktam Chinmatram Vastu Upastitam Bhavati. Initially, what is done? So finally, so this Gnani is developing Shraddha in him and also detachment. To enter here, what is needed? What is needed to enter here? Detachment plus only detachment? Not. If there is no Shraddha, they cannot practice this. So that's why Shraddha is obvious in this path also or in this path also. But for this, only Shraddha is sufficient. There is no another qualification. Here, Shraddha is needed and also detachment. So for this Karmi also Shraddha is needed, and also what is another qualification needed for the Karmi? Atyasakti, too much attachment for the material results. That is needed for the Karmi. Okay, so that's why once if we get the detachment and Shraddha also he needed. Shraddha means what here? What is the form of the Shraddha? What form? There Shraddha means what you said? Shraddha means Bhakti is only the ultimate sadhana which can give the or Bhakti is one and only sadhana which can give the ultimate result. That understanding they get. But here, what kind of sadhana? And Krishna are they? So Bhagavan is only the is the absolute truth. So that kind of Shraddha they get. Here, what kind of Shraddha? Brahman is only the ultimate truth, and Gnana is only the ultimate sadhana. Are they? Is one and only sadhana which can give the Brahman realization. So that's why this kind of Shraddha they will get. They should get or not? So that kind of Shraddha they get. So for getting this Shraddha, what they need? They need to know about the. Then after that, they will take the Upasana. So once they got Shraddha, from here onwards, Gnanopasana will be done. Before that, he is doing the Karmarpanam and hearing from the Gnani about the Brahman and trying to get the so knowledge about that. All Asambhavana, Viparita Bhavanas are finished. Then finally, so he will be getting this Shraddha towards the Brahman. That should happen till here. Till here. That is said. That means here it is said that Tadanusarena Mananchagne Prathamataha. First, what is happening? Srotrunam hi Vivekaha Tavaneva Yavata. So Jadatiriktam Chinmatram Vastu Upastitam Bhavati. That means initially for this in this process till here. So Vastu Upastiti, that means about the Brahman. This Vastu means here Brahman. So knowledge about this Brahman is given to this sadhaka in this time. So by that, then that Vastu is completely free from the attributes. So that kind of, that means by doing that means Shravanam and Mananam, finally he is getting the knowledge about the so Brahman and Shraddha towards the Brahman. This okay, we'll see discuss tomorrow. Full day. मेरा टाइम तो हो गया ना, करंट नहीं देते हम क्या करें इंटरनेट. हाँ, important path for Gnani side. You want important paths of Gnani side? Yes, I can give lectures. You hear those? Yeah, Mataji. Subhangi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Pranams, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I'm sorry. Last class, did we discuss Anucheda 213, Prabhuji?
Huh?
213, did we discuss last class, Prabhuji? Because it's missing in my notes. I just wanted to check, Prabhuji.
We discussed Mataji. Actually, we discussed there. Shiva is also sometimes considered. There is non-difference between the Vishnu and Shiva is seen because Shiva is considered as a guru, and guru is generally treated as Supreme Lord. In that way, we can see the non-difference between the Shiva and Vishnu sometimes.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm? Passing Gnana Marg is not in one place actually. So it's 11th canto from 10th chapter onwards. So many times it comes in many places. So in according to my understanding, in total Bhagavatam, almost all, if you take 18,000 slokas, in this 80% is repetition only. Really, it is only 80% is complete repetition. You have to know only maximum of 1500 slokas. The main, that means uniqueness will be there, unique information will be get. Otherwise, all the time, you see, if Sota Goswami comes, says same thing, Sukadeva Goswami says same thing, Maitreya says same thing, and otherwise, Sanat Ammaji says same thing. Everyone says same thing actually. Everywhere, everyone, Prahlad Maharaj also praying same thing. And Gajendra is also doing the same thing. Everywhere they say repetition, repetition, repetition. Yeah, every speaker and listener are telling about the bhakti. That already we have seen. And that's is completely the whole Bhagavatam is repetition. This diagram only, bus. And sloka is related to this diagram. This much you can pick out actually what are the unique slokas, and that much can be summarized actually. It's a summary. One way some sandarbhas are doing that work only, but sandarbhas are doing in a systematic way. That means conceptual classic on the concept, based upon concept, sandarbhas are divided actually. So but otherwise, if you see lot of repetition, you can. That's what 10th canto is is the important thing, because that is bhajana actually. In remaining cantos, most of the times you'll be getting the importance of the bhakti, and that means demerits of the other process, importance of the bhakti process, and sadhu sangha, and also shraddha, these, that. But what real bhajan will be done by the 10th canto actually, because you are directly hearing the glories of that final object. And so those leelas, hearing leelas is directly is a bhajan actually there. Of course, hearing all these are also bhajan only, but they develop shraddha. But real bhajan, 10th canto. So 10th canto, that's why Srila Prabhupada gave the Krishna book. That is the purpose actually, which is very, very important thing. Bhagavad Gita also same. First 6 chapters, Karmarpanam, most of the times you'll be seeing only Karmarpanam. And also last 6 chapters telling about the karmis. So in the case of karmis, there is the influence of three modes. So how the three modes, that means because of three modes, some merits and demerits are there. So what are the good things and what are bad things? Discussing. Yes. So in middle 6 chapters, they are discussing about the, that's Pradhani Bhuta Bhakti, Karma Mishra Bhakti, Gnana Mishra Bhakti. Then about the Ananya Bhakti. Most of the times you only this one only. Bhagavad Gita also says same thing. Ultimately, we should do bhajan, upasana. It is. Okay, we'll meet tomorrow. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.